Yeah, to put it mildly, it's not been a fun 3 weeks for the Clemson football team. Overtime losses to Miami and Boston College, and this past Saturday, a loss in Winston-Salem to Wake Forest. There have been some bright spots, though, and one of them is wide receiver Chansi Stuckey. He's tied for the ACC lead in receptions with 21. Jen Hildreth tells us he's a man of many talents on the football field.
Imagine for a moment that you were drawing up the perfect football player. Perhaps you take the legs of a running back, the hands of a receiver, the moves of a returner, and the leadership of a quarterback. Now add in some jaw-dropping, show-stopping ability, and you get Clemson Junior Chansi Stuckey.
My high school coach always said, you know, big-time players make big-time plays in big games. So it's just trying to, you know, relax and just play the game. But ever since I've been doing it since I was, 5 years old.
It'd be so much fun to be able to do that. I don't know what that's like. I know what it was like when I was 10 years old playing football, but I can't do it against these guys.
What Chansi does is make plays, and he does it all over the field. Take, for example, this season's opener against Texas A&M.
We threw a little bubble screen to him. They had a guy on him unblocked coming off our goal line. We're going to have to punt it backed up, and he made a guy miss and got about a 15-yard gain, and we continued to drive.
Yeah, and that play might not even make the highlight reel. Not with Chansi churning out this little gem on special teams.
I caught it, and the guys came around and set up a great wall, and it was just smooth sailing down the sideline. I had to make one guy miss and was able to get in the end zone.
That's the greatest offensive play call you can make right there. You kind of stand up, get ready to go out there, and sit back down on the bench.
It's just the God-given ability to run with the football. I can see real good peripheral vision. I think that's what really helps me, see defenders and make them miss. And I can real good judge at speed, too, how fast a guy's running, how hard they're coming. So I just try to make them miss.
And Chansi's been making them miss for a while. He made his name in high school as a quarterback, but he also made his mark with jaw-dropping runs like this.
I don't know how it happened. I thought I was down, and it kind of, I kept my feet going a little bit, and I spin, and like you said, step back, and everything just opened up, just 20 yards to the end zone. It was just one of the most memorable moments of my high school career.
Chansi came to Clemson determined to make more memorable moments as a quarterback. But last season, he decided to make the switch to receiver instead.
I think his future on Sundays is going to be at the wide receiver position. I think Chansi kind of saw that and said, listen, I'm going to try this wide out. And I think it was a good decision, the best decision for him and for the team.
I was setting in my mind, that I want to be a quarterback. But, as time went on, I got older, I got a little wiser, If I want to go to the next level, I would have to play, play defense or play offense. And I chose offense because I like the ball in my hand. So at receiver, now I actually like it more than quarterback.
And his quarterback likes putting the ball in Chansi's hands.
Being an ex-quarterback, he kind of understands what I'm seeing. And it's almost like he's an extension of me running those routes. He's a guy that, anytime he touches the ball, the fireworks can happen, and it's just kind of like get it to him as many times as you can.
Well, Stuckey, a great team player, and I'm sure he would trade all he's done this season for some Tiger wins in those close games.